rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken languages, spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while sizzling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one chief rocker, Knicks University main man, Uncle Freezy. And welcome to the premier Knicks in the Nighttime show, the Knicks at Night podcast. Salute everybody watching on YouTube, everybody watching on X. Salute to y'all. Man, I got my hands full, everybody. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on here at the desk, man. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on at the desk. What's good, y'all? Man, the Knicks signed somebody. The Brooklyn Nets kid. I'll be honest with you. I don't even know how to pronounce that man's name. I don't even know how to pronounce that man's name, y'all. I ain't even go front. I ain't gonna sit up here like I'm Professor X. All I know is that's the kid from Brooklyn that was mouthing off at OG Anunoby, the Brooklyn game. He mouthing off at OG Anunoby. I'm like, yo, who is this kid? This kid out here, he's scrappy. He out here mouthing off at OG like he know OG or something. Like OG Anunoby owe him something or something. You know? Greg Hamilton in the building, salute. My thinking is that he's probably going to be a training camp body, right? Probably going to be a training camp body. Knicks fans probably going to grow to love him like how we normally do. Bring a guy in. He'll be an unsung hero for a little bit. Once a Knick, always a Knick. I don't see a future in him. He's scrappy, though. He had a little bit of a ball handle in the game against us. I don't know if he was like feeling himself. All I know is I remember that black jersey with all those letters, those white letters on the back. I was like, who is this kid? Jay Davis in the building. Greg Hamilton, salute. Man, salute to all the members of the channel, man. Salute to y'all. I didn't have a topic for tonight because I wanted to talk about OG Anunoby. Like, I didn't have a specific topic in mind, right? I didn't have a specific topic in mind. I didn't know, where to go. Seeing that training camp is about 10 days away. So I didn't know where to go with it. I didn't want to perpetuate rumors. Just kind of wanted to talk a little bit of basketball. But then at the same time, wanted to talk about what y'all wanted to talk about. So whatever it is that y'all feel like we should be talking about tonight, man, let's do it. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, I don't care. Whatever it is, y'all want to chop it up, man, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. Yeah, I didn't want to perpetuate nothing. I didn't want to, DSJ in the building, fresh off working out for the Knicks. DSJ in the building, fresh off of a Knicks workout. I see you. I see you out here, double duty. DSJ got 19 jobs. DSJ out here with 19 jobs, right? Still be like, yo. Yo, yeah, man. Yeah, man. DSJ says, let's talk about why New Edition is the greatest group of that. DSJ out here talking about, let's talk about why. Let's talk about why the Knicks are still working out point guards. Right? If you're a Knicks fan and you don't think the Knicks don't have faith in Deuce McBride as a point guard, bro, they are bringing back all point guards that they traded away. Salute to my guy, man. We're going to have to figure this thing out. Yeah, man. DSA talking about bigger than Menudo. And I don't know, Doc. JJ in the building. What's good? Hey, JJ. All I'm going to say is if your last name is Mendoza, you don't need a Mets uniform. That's all I'm saying. If your name Mendoza, I'm going to just say this. If you wear a weird number like 64, you don't need a Mets uniform, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Yes. I'm completely on board with making a move. The Mets have 6 guys batting .260, and we still can't hit. What's going on? Yo, Ray Bentley, what's good, man? Raymond Bentley in the building. Salute. I was thinking about a bunch of different things today, and so I couldn't settle my mind on a specific topic. You know what I'm saying? Rough day at work, couldn't clear my thoughts. I even went out for a little drive and still couldn't clear my thoughts. Wiz in the building says, new kids in the black. What did he say? New kids on the block. Hanging tough. DSJ says, the Knicks don't believe in McBride. They're just trying to save some type of face since they traded almost everyone in the 2021 draft. Possibly. Hey, Wiz, I was looking at real estate this weekend. I mean, not real estate. Let me refresh that. I was looking at properties this weekend, bro. I'm in the gutter, bro. I gotta do something, bro. I was looking at I bought cabinets to finish rehabbing the spot that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to fix it up, trying to get it. It's the place I'm in now is in that early 2000s look. You know what I'm saying? You remember the early 2000s, like when everybody was ripping out the wood and stuff, and a little something, yeah. Yep. Bro, you got to step your game up now that, man, renters be wanting, bruh. Renters be like, yo, your cabinets don't have no lights in it? How are we supposed to know what's in the cabinet? Wiz, renters be like, yo, the cabinets don't have lighting. How am I supposed to know what's in the cabinet? put it there. That's how you know. You don't want to put the stuff in the cabinet. How you don't know? Anyways. JJ says, I say trade Hart for a true wing off the bench. Sorry. Ooh. JJ, my man. Dog, come on. Why Josh always got to be the one to take the straight bullets, man? Like Josh be joshing, bro. Wiz, they want the cabinets with the bumper. You know how you tap it and it closes on its own with the bumpers on it? Like you don't have to close it, you just tap it and it'll just, the hinges on it, it'll just close the cabinets. That's what they be wanting. And then they be wanting it to be $600 a month. They want 2,400 square feet for $600 a month. Bumper cabinets with lights in it. No bathtubs. Every bathroom has a shower except the half bath. Like legit, like nobody, you gotta rip the tub out and do the tile baths. You know what I'm talking about? You got to put a $3,000 shower in both the bathrooms, and then the half bath got to look like White House bathroom. Yeah. Hey, but here's the thing. For some of the properties, they don't even want shower curtains. Everything has to be stationed, right? Like legit, one of the joints that you know what I'm saying, one of the joints has a walk-through shower. It's like his and her, it's like a his and her bathroom, right? Nothing fancy now. I ain't talking fancy, but it's kind of like his and hers. Like her side has the big lit vanity thing, big closet, and then it's like a walk-through area, right? So if you can imagine, there's a walk-through shower where you could just walk through the shower to get to the other side, right? And then on the other side of that is like a half dressing area where you could sit down on the bench and like put your shoes on or something. They want all of that for like $800. Hey, I can't give you no more than $800 a month. Hey, you can't stay here, boss. You can't stay here. JJ says, Hart be pissing me off, LOL. Realistically, bench needs. Yeah. No, I feel you. I understand what you're saying, JJ. I'm with you. I understand it. I don't think Josh Hart is the problem, though. I don't think Josh is the problem. I think the problem stems from everybody having to overcompensate for everybody else because you played a limited roster. So now Josh Hart got to play some point guard minutes and some defensive power forward minutes. And truthfully, he's too small for both positions. DSJ says shower doors and modern detachable shower heads also have to have a shoe storage like Foot Locker display. Yep. You gotta have it. I saw a dude cry. They got a y'all ever saw honeycombs? Like when people have the honeycombs in a closet, it's like it like go all the way up to the ceiling. It'd be like 6 wide and 10. It'd be like, no, It'd be like 6 wide and 8 tall. So it's like 48 slots where you can put shoes. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get a pair of shoes, you just put them in each slot. It's like 48 slots. I saw a dude cry. Like, his girl was like, nah, we can't afford it. He was like, but that baby, I'm telling you, I work all the overtime at the plant. Like, dog, you want a place to put J's that bad that you're going to cry in front of another man, bro? I just want to give the best to you, baby. Dog, all you want is you want to brag on IG that you got a place to store your J's. That's all. Wiz, I have a lot of dress shoes, right? I have a lot of shoes. Professional man, outfit, suit and ties. Y'all already know the thing. That's why when I get on here, yeah, I ain't gonna, man, listen. I'm lucky I got a shirt on. but G.I. told me that one time. G.I. was like, yo, why don't we dress up for the show, man? You know what I'm saying? You dress up for the people, whatever. And I'm like, man, you want me to work all day and then come straight to the computer and not change clothes? He like, nah, the professional clothes you had on all day, take them off and put on another set of dress clothes for Knicks freestyle. And I was like, ooh. I'll try it once or twice, but if it's weird feeling, I ain't gonna do it. Danny Landis is in the building. JJ says, I can't get Hart versus Indy out of my head. Hey man, I can't get Josh out of Chicago. Josh versus Chicago out of my head. 2 years ago, on a Sunday night, Josh Hart kicked a Chicago Bull, Javonte Green, in the head. And when the refs threw him out the game, he was like, what? Josh, we saw you kick the dude in the head, bro. Josh, we saw you. It was obvious. And listen, Josh, if you didn't say, hi-ya, they probably wouldn't have caught you. That man said, hi-ya, when he kicked Javonte Green in the head. And then a year later, he tried to Russian sickle Kobe White on a 3-point play. And we lost the game. Right? And so Josh be joshing. But I don't know if he's the main issue. I think he's some issue. I don't think he's the main issue. Right? Josh will make you mad. He won't make you mad. Josh will frustrate you. But I think the size issue is partly Josh, but mainly the play style that was here before put emphasis on strength as opposed to athleticism. Right? We put an emphasis on fighting through screens as opposed to switching. And to be honest with you, I understand it, though I didn't like it. Right? If you stay with your man and fight through screens, it's less communicating on the floor. You don't have to communicate as much on the floor because you stay with your man. Right? You stay with your man. Right? You stay with your man, less communicating. It's just everybody just play head up. Right? Only thing about that, man, is if you can't get through the screen, somebody's going to be open. And DSJ says, Josh giveth and Josh taketh away. Josh turned the ball over just to recover it and throw it away and then recover it and then throw it away and then recover it and then throw it away. And then look at Tibbs like, I'll tell you one thing I would like to see happen, and I think it's going to happen this year. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised with Gershon Yabusele. The more I study him, the more I think all those 3-pointers Precious Achiuwa and Josh Hart got and they didn't take, Yabusele is going to make teams pay. If you think about all the threes that Josh Hart had, the opportunity, I mean, all the 3-point opportunities Josh Hart had, Precious Achiuwa had, and didn't take advantage of them. With Gershon Yabusele here, you can basically book it. So if Precious and Josh Hart passed up 100 3-pointers, Gershon Yabusele would have knocked down 38 of those. Notice I didn't even say shoot. I said passed up. I think Gershon Yabusele is going to stretch the floor. And if OG and Bridges can get their 3-point percentages somewhere north of 38%, 39%, maybe 40%, I think you'll see a rising tide raise all boats, including Deuce. Right? Including Deuce McBride. DSJ says, we know Josh is going nowhere. The Roommates podcast just got renewed for another season. Yeah, they signed a 4-year deal. Yeah. DSJ says, Yabusele will attempt 93 of the 3-pointers Josh Hart declines, LOL. You know what that means, right? Josh Hart turned down 93 3-point attempts. I got you, dog. I got you. That was slick. $7 grand in the building, salute. Yeah, so we freestyling right now. So if you got something you want to talk about, man, just fire away. We'll chop it up. I want to refresh something here. Yeah. Oh, no. Hey, man, if y'all coming through, hanging out, rocking with us, man, please hit that like button. I just did a thing. I don't know if it's accurate, but I saw that the joint had 9 likes on it. I'm just going to ask that y'all hit that like button. Nah, $7 grand. I was actually watching the Bucks and the Texans. I was like, I want to watch, man, but y'all know what it is. I got to be here with my people, man. Knicks at Night podcast, man. Y'all know what it is. Fritz Alcindor in the building. Fritz, I thought y'all was rocking, bro. I ain't getting no alert or nothing. Fritz, I didn't get y'all alert or nothing, bro. I don't know if YouTube got a beef with me or if it's a beef with y'all or something just is amiss. I don't know, but I hadn't been getting alerts. Now, the alert didn't go out today because I didn't do it in time. I was here at the computer, just like working on some stuff. Yeah, man. Well, hey, $7 grand is are they rocking? Is the game? Let me see. Let me go ahead to Spectrum. Oh, excuse me. Already have Spectrum. How about that? This should be all ready to go because I'm already signed in. Let me put a star by it. I'm gonna see if I can have it play in the background real quick. It is on ESPN charges at Raiders, and we'll. Oh, charges up 17-6. Okay. Yo, this dude Fritz Alcindor is a live wire, bro. I be trying to hold him back. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Fritz, don't do that, man. Fritz be off the chain, bro. Fritz is say it. Drip Mall in the building. Yo, I was watching your live the other day. You had my man in the chair. What day was that? Was that Saturday? Fritz Alcindor in the building. Brand new background. I see you.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
You don't have to turn on the red light. I forgot you was a preacher. I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus.
Oh man.
Yeah. Hey, Drip, I saw y'all the other day, man. I meant to comment to let you know I was there, but I was doing like 3 or 4 things at the same time. Salute to the up and coming YouTube great Dripmore in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Dripmore channel, man. He got to start shouting y'all out though but you know he got his hands full because he be working. So I don't, so we don't be expecting no shout outs or nothing because you know what I'm saying, you don't want to bother a working man, you know what I'm saying, when he doing his thing. But yeah, that's it. It's Dripmore, bro. That's it right there, Dripmore. Yeah, man. What's good, boss?
Hey, what's going on?
Man, I'm chilling, bro. Yeah, I'm chilling, man. Hey, bro, anybody ever told you a Maverick, bro?
Yeah. No, they did say, I'm about my business. I'm about my business when it's time.
I'll be like, yo, Fritz be about to say something. I can feel it coming, and I'll be like, he about to say something like trade deuce.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yo. DSA says, let's talk about how people misuse the term GOAT. There can't be 46 greatest of all-time athletes, or else you can have a definitive greatest of all time. Yeah, I'm with you. You coming to Orlando? No. In November, I just booked something for Nashville for Christmas, and so I don't know if I'll be able to squeeze 2 Atlanta trips and a Charlotte trip and an Orlando trip and a Christmas trip. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Now, I want to. The want to part ain't no doubt about it. But who knows? I may go down to Orlando when the Knicks not playing, just to hang out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think they said Michael Jordan's son has a bar over right down the street from O Arena. But every time I go, it's like mad dark and closed. Like I think they said Michael Jordan's son has a bar across the street from the bank. Like there's a parking area that we always park in, and then there's a bank next to it and a bank behind it, and then across the street is I think it's that bar or whatever. Chris, what's good with you, man? How my man Jay Ellis doing?
Doing good. He he's resting up before the season.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
All right. You better start resting up, bro. People gonna forget about him.
Yeah. We about to.
He a Yankee though. He he from New York, so he don't know nothing about like.
He a busy man. He a talented guy. Like he stay busy.
Hey Fritz, I'll let you in on a secret, bro. My people Haitian, bro,
Yeah.
and Nigerian, bro. We like I was scared. When I saw DSJ in Fayetteville, and I was
Mhm.
like, somehow my real name gonna come up, and I'll be like, I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Like everybody got these smooth American names, like Fritz Alcindor. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like these super smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah,
Of course he
yeah,
don't.
yeah. That's what I didn't know. I didn't when I looked over, it was dark. The one time I recognized it was dark, I ain't going. DSA says, "Unc, just use the chopper in your backyard. How much does it cost to fuel up 700? Hey man, get to the chopper." Fritz, you see they signed the kid from Brooklyn, right? The kid that was talking trash to OG Ananobi from Brooklyn Nets.
The 6'8".
Yeah. He's not a point guard, right? I know
They say he's a wing. They say he's a wing.
in the game he played against the Knicks, man, he was like coming off the dribble doing that pull up at the elbow. I was like, look at this dude.
I can't even pronounce his name. I look at them. I look at them letters. The way they jumbled up.
That's
I'm
because
like, I can't even.
you're American boy. I know you're a man, but that's what they call, you know what I'm saying? I know you're a big grown 50-year-old man. I know. But that's what they call the Yankees, bro. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, man.
it's. So I just went like live. I just got off, but um, it's gonna be tough. Like I listed all the names. I listed all the names. All our young guys. All the guys coming out to camp, and I'm basically like, even with Landry Shamet and and hmm, and Brogdon, basically you got to pick five of them guys, and everybody else, like they can go to Westchester, but other teams can pick them off.
And pluck them, yeah.
Yeah, like if the Knicks kept it basic, you know how a lot of people are saying, hey, trade Kolek. If that's the extent of what the Knicks do right here, some people ain't gonna make it.
They still not gonna make it, bro.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand what you mean. Hey, JJ, you're not gonna see that. I think you're gonna see the opposite of that. The only thing is you're gonna see a couple of small guard lineups just because of the personnel we have on the roster. But Mike Brown, in my experience, guys with that um Fritz, what do you call pattern or behavior? What do you call that sentiment? Like what do you call guys that think a certain way? Like what do you call it? Mentality? I guess that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Brown wants to play. Trust me, if Mo
Inclined or
Diawara and Pakam Dadier were ready, if they were even close to being ready, if they were almost, if they were not raw, Mike Brown would be playing them, in my opinion.
mhm.
Right? Just because on a just because of what physics gives them, like 6'8", athletic, long guys, he'd put them on the floor and probably at the same time. Right? It won't be like these two young guys are splitting a role. Nah, it'll be Mike Brown would want to play them, right? Because of what long athletic guys give you in a wide open floor. YZ in the building, salute. Salute my brother Wise.
We one of his camp invites is Alex Len, and last year on the Kings roster, who's the guy over there? I think he's gonna go overseas this year. But like our idea of big men, like I don't see Pakim Dadier having an issue because like he's used to having like big men who don't necessarily rebound, who don't necessarily who like shoot. So
Right.
I think for Tibbs it was an issue, but I don't think for him, if you put Alex Len on the floor before, and I'm trying to think of who it was last year.
Say it again.
I'm trying to think of who he had on the roster last year. Let me just look at the roster.
One thing we know for certain,
Trey Lyles.
Trey Lyles is a guy.
If you have Trey Lyles, like don't tell me you can't play Pakim Dadier.
Trey Lyles is you know who Trey Lyles plays like? It's gonna make y'all laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Trey Lyles is the French version of Phil Jackson. Y'all remember the Bulls coach Phil Jackson?
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks team president Phil Jackson, square shoulder, big butt Phil Jackson. Like that's what Trey. If Phil Jackson was a modern NBA player, it'd be Trey Lyles. Yep, JJ. Yep, exact. Yep, this right here, like can shoot it, can shoot a little bit. It'll kind of surprise you a little bit how good he is of a shooter, but he can defend 4s and 5s. Right, he can defend mobile 5s, big 5s, mobile 4s, big 4s. Can pass out of the hub like the bar. Y'all remember Bars Diaw? I'm not saying Trey Lyles or Phil Jackson were as good as Bars Diaw. What I'm saying is in that one area on the floor, he could throw that bounce pass to cutters, cutting baseline, but he could also fake that pass and kick it out to Michael Petrus in the corner, or oh God, what's the other name? Not Michael Petrus, the other Leandro Barbosa. Y'all remember Leandro Barbosa with the Phoenix Suns? Mm-hmm. Kicking out to those type of guys. Yeah, Miguel P. I'm with you. 3 years ago, probably. Ty Barber says, "Do you think any of the young guys can contribute, or do they want them to earn it?" I honestly believe it's both. Right? When it comes to the development, I think it's an issue of how much potential is in there for each guy, right? And do you risk the ceiling of a guy by doing the wrong thing and just developing his floor, like Tom Thibodeau will do? Like if you had a high ceiling, it ain't matter. He's gonna develop your floor. He's gonna bring you up to, like, you would never be a 94, but you would never be less than a 78 in 2K rankings, right? And so, and with us, as a franchise that had so many busted projects, I think what they'll do is to bring everybody along on their own developmental path instead of trying to develop all the kids like if they're all somehow connected, right? Like with Mike Brown, I think you'll see the evolution of Ariel Porty's passing game. Right? We don't think he could pass, but we know that he's smart. And if you're a smart, in-tune offensive player, passing is just something that'll come natural to you. Because if you can read a defense and you know a guy is going to be open, an unselfish play will pass it to the open guy.
Yeah.
But what do you think, Chris? What are you thinking? About what Ty Barbie said.
No, I think they got to light a fire in these kids. Like, you can't we're not at the point where try your best and whatever. Like, no, we want. I think they want some competition. Like, yeah, they're gonna have to like. I think they have a lot of spots to fill for next year, but you ain't gonna do that by being comfortable. Like, you can't just let these kids just like, you know what I mean? Try your best. We'll find a spot for you. Like, nah, you gotta feel that pressure. And these guys they're bringing in the camp are guys like, if the Knicks don't pick them up, they're gonna go overseas.
Yeah.
These guys don't got other choice, so that competition is gonna be real. Like, I know when you talk about high leverage minutes, or yeah, it's a real competition.
The development thing, though, is not a single lane highway,
Mhm.
right? The development thing is not a single lane highway. Development is, what are you getting out of your body in the weight room?
Mhm.
How much film are you watching, and with who? With whom you're watching this film, right? What are you learning in practice, right? What are you learning in practice, right? What are you learning in game day preparation? What are you learning in crunch time minutes when you're not on the floor in close games, again, in crucial high leverage moments? What are you learning from there? When you get the opportunity to play in a high leverage moment, can you execute under pressure? Right? Can you thrive in those pressure packed moments? Right? Do you take certain things for granted, or do you appreciate every moment, everything given? Right? It's all these things. Like, what do you see yourself as? If you're a wing, how much work are you doing working on your handles versus defensive slides? Because defensive slides, whether people think that's like, man, that's easy. All you gotta do is go in the gym and slide, keep your butt down. Nah, man, it ain't just that, bro. You gotta watch tape, know what guys can do, guys that you have to guard, right? You have to know what their move is, how to prevent them from getting to that move, right? You know, Kobe likes to reverse spin fadeaway off the elbow, right? Do you get him to reverse spin off the elbow, or do you hop to it and then he ducks under you, takes a step towards the rim, and throws up a light 6 footer or basket? Like, all these small things, like, development is not just, I didn't play tonight, I'll try to develop tomorrow. It's not that. It's about diet and nutrition, weight room, proper rest, film study, practice habits, mentoring, all these different things. And that's the reason why I think the Knicks brought in the development guy, because they get tired of drafting guys, and they don't. Fritz, what's the guy they brought in to be the development guy? The guy from
Uh,
St. Louis, right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So they bring him in order to help them, because it can't be as simple as, I was a second round pick and I'm just going to perform my entire career like a second round pick. It just can't be that, right? It just can't be that. If that's your
Billy
mentality,
Lange.
yeah, then we got to get you out of here and bring in somebody else. So
Yeah, because that's interesting. Because also, um, last year we brought a development guy too, the big man.
right,
Yeah, Mark Bryant last year.
he's still here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think he focuses on the big man. So
Or I think he was working on, like, I think Jalen Brunson had to be working with him, bro. If you see Jalen Brunson's um, footwork around the rim, Jalen Brunson used big man footwork around the rim. Like when he get to the rim, He not looking like Jamal Crawford at the rim. He looking like Tim Duncan at the rim, like with pivots and pump up fakes and things like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, man. So to answer Ty Barbie's question, do you think the young guys can contribute? I think they will. I think they will contribute, right? Do the Knicks want them to earn it? Of course. They, it's like, I'm not saying that they're kids, but it's like your kids. Like say Fritz Alcender's son comes up to him, right, and says, "Hey Fritz, give me $50." Like Fritz, what you gonna say? He legit walk up, say your son walk up to you and say, "Hey Fritz Alcender, give me $50."
What you need for? What you need it for? Like, or I might say something a lot more harsh than that, but like,
right. Like he legit just like, hey, with daddy at? Oh, daddy in the kitchen, okay. And then he walk in, like, oh, there you go, right there. Hey Fritz, give me $50.
that's what that Haitian suck your teeth.
Bro, you ever saw a kid get slapped through drywall? Yeah, bro. You ever see a kid get knocked in trouble? And I'm not advocating for violence, but like legit a 6-year-old kid walk up to his father and be like, "Hey, where you been? Hey, where you been? Give me $50." What?
Yeah, that's when you get one of them jokes off. That's when you get one of them jokes off.
Bro, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Yeah, man. So yeah, so when it comes to the development, it's like one of the things like since Leon Rose, well, not just Leon Rose, but since Patrick Ewing, we've never drafted. Yeah, I'm sorry. Since Porzingis, the Knicks have never drafted a player that took significant steps from year to year. Like when he went from being who the hell is Pingus Tingus to dunking on Draymond Green on Christmas Day.
Second year is a big jump.
That second year was a big leap, bro. That third year, remember the third year when he was an All-Star?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, ever since Porzingis, all the guys we brought in, we never saw like monumental steps from year to year where it's like, oh, okay, we don't have to worry about point guards now because we got such and such, or we don't have to worry about the center position because of such and such, or we don't have to worry about the wing position because of such and such. Now, and since we don't see it that often as a Knicks franchise, we're like, yeah, I wonder if the kids are going to develop. I wonder if they're going to get playing time. Hey, man. Generally, that's the natural progression. You come in as a bright-eyed, starry-eyed rookie, and you're just trying to find your way around the world. And then that sophomore year, you might go through a little bit of a slump, but it's because your body is different. You know what I'm saying? People know who you are. They got film on you now. But towards the middle of your sophomore year, you start to look like a young veteran.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then from there, from a young veteran, you tend to kind of, progress and get better and better. The thing is with this group of young players, we didn't necessarily see any sterling rookie moments from these young guys. And so we may see it this year early, or we may see it like right before the All-Star break through the end of the year. In my mind, I think you'll see it. I think you'll see it from Kolek and Dottier and Huck Porty first. I think you'll see it from Kev McCullough at some point. And then the rookies, you'll see them every now and then do a little something.
Yeah. Question for you, Freezy. Are you willing to take some losses to develop the kids?
No,
Like,
no.
like you know what? If we want to win this game,
Yep.
it's the third quarter, and it's like, yo, should we just go all vets, or
Yep.
do we play Dottier because he needs the minutes? Like,
But the reason why I say that though, for instance, because minutes don't equal growth. Like
mhm,
just because you play more, don't mean you get better,
yeah,
right? And what I mean by better, I'm talking about significantly better. Like, say if Dottie comes out and he plays 30 minutes a game, but he's 29% from three. His transition defense is shaky. He
Kevin
don't look
Knox.
confident. Yeah, 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 right. And so, did the minutes actually help him, or did it hurt the team?
Yeah.
Right. That's what I would like to see the kids do is thrive in the moments that they get. Right. Like in the moment, say Huck Porty gets like those real third center minutes. Right. Like say Cat gets two early fouls, right, in a game. That's feasible, right? That's logical, right? That may happen, right?
Mhm.
So Porty may play earlier than expected. So in those moments, while Cat and while Mitch and Huck Porty split those center minutes because Cat is in foul trouble, you would expect him to be solid. You expect his unit to be solid. It may not translate to the box score, right? It may not translate to the box score, but you would want to look at the net rating for that 5-man unit with Porty on the floor.
Mhm.
Did he help the other four guys, right? And then by doing so, you'll extrapolate the things he did with that 5-man unit and look at it and say, you know what? Okay, he got better tonight,
Okay.
right? He set sturdier screens tonight. The
Okay.
rebounds that he couldn't secure with two hands, he tapped it towards another Knicks player.
Mhm.
Look like small things, right? Small things. Instead of racing to a spot to take the charge, he got attached to a hip, stayed down on the floor, and put his arm up and caused 2 or 3 missed shots doing that.
Mhm.
Right now, did he get the rebound? No. Did he play good defense on it? Yes. Was that a positive play for Huck Porty? Like the things that are not tangible, right? Did he play good NBA basketball? In transition, did he run as a center? Did he run down the middle of the floor, or did he get out on the wings so that he can probably get up enough, get enough steps in to get ready to showcase his dunk contest dunk? And
Mhm.
then the Knicks wound up turning the ball over because we didn't do fundamentals, like the small stuff, right? And so, like if you ask it, and I know I get basketball-y with these questions that should have like easy answers, right? But something like when Deuce comes to get the ball from Dottier, is Dottier gonna wave him off? Like, no, I got it. Last year, every time Dottier got the ball to bring the ball up, Deuce ran to him like, hey, like ceding to the veteran, right? It's a respect. Deuce had to do it when he was young. Jalen Brunson had to do it when he was young, right? So yeah, so when it comes to that question, can they contribute? Yeah, they'll contribute in the 82 game schedule. Of course they will. Tory B in the building. Nick Yak was good. The son of the legend Kerry Cox is in the building. Salute.
Mhm.
What you think of boss?
Just a lot. Just a lot. I hope we get some clarity this week. Because if they drag this into like training camp, like you don't see a clear path.
I don't understand what you mean. What do you mean by that?
Like you kind of like at some point you'd be like, oh, these guys gonna make it. These guys ain't gonna make it. Like, I'm just hoping for a little clarity. Like,
What kind of clarity are you talking about?
like who are the guys and who aren't? Who are like who are they trying to save and who are they not trying to save?
Okay. Save like who? Like what do you mean?
Like, who's gonna get 2A and who's not gonna get 2A?
You mean make definitive roster decisions?
Definitive, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, I think that might be asking a lot.
Yeah.
Before training camp?
Or at least a framework, you know. I know Landry, Shamet, and Brogdon are gonna make it. Like,
yeah,
that's a given.
Right.
But yeah, don't have it up in the air and then make a big trade in training camp. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I ain't gonna lie. My stance on it is, man, may the best man win. I don't care who makes it and who doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like legit. If it's a situation where we get to camp and Tyler Cole all of a sudden is just busting people behind. Pause. Tyler Kolek is giving everybody the business, right? Ed Walker in the building, salute. Say Tyler Kolek gets to training camp and he's giving all these point guards the business, right? And he looks like a second unit type player.
Just lock it up. Yeah.
Say he say he impresses that much. Man, I'm not keeping Brogdon and Shamet. One of them dudes gotta leave town on the Greyhound, bro, before sundown.
No, you still need 3. You still need 3.
But you don't need them to, right? You don't need, even if you need 3.
Brogdon can play multiple positions. Like that's
right. He's gonna play the 2. Where's Jordan Clarkson gonna play at?
Yeah, no, like there's a lot of questions right now.
You gonna play 3-guard lineups? That means where's Josh Hart gonna play center?
That's what I'm saying. I said a lot of these decisions. My head is going in circles right now.
Right.
It's going in circles. I'm like, and then I hear people's suggestions, and I'm like, but you gotta consider this. You gotta consider that.
To them, I would express, listen, I know you starving for Knicks basketball, right? Right? But to make definitive decisions before you see what these dudes do in training camp, and I'm talking about to the fans, for you know how people are. You know, Tyler Cole got to be the GOAT. Nah, man, relax. See what he looked like in training camp before we have a definitive expose on what this man can do. Right? See him in training camp, see him in preseason, right? And then see how far that gets, right? When it comes to the young guys, hey man, they young. And my thing to them would be, listen, there are 18 spots, right? And I only have spots for 6 young guys. Yeah. The other 12 gonna be veterans. Yeah. 2/3 veterans, 1/3 young guys, right? And it's up to y'all to figure out. Dink Pate, you want to be here? You got to beat out somebody. You got to beat out Hakim Dadier or Diawara or Kolek.
Yeah, do that summer league thing.
Or James Najee or someone. You got to beat someone out, right? And this is no knock on Dink Pate. I'm just using him for an example, right? You know, because over the years, the Knicks have shown that development has been a struggle bus for them. Yeah. Developing young players. They've been on the struggle bus. Ain't nothing wrong with being on the struggle bus.
Yeah.
I think I'm on a struggle bus with my diet, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like today. I'm like, I know this is kind of against what we generally say, but I think the Knicks may go 15.
So what?
You know how you know how 15 roster spots. And
Oh, you are you saying he might paint himself in the corner?
yeah, because if it comes down to losing a rookie now or losing a rookie later, what's the difference? Take him now.
I, I, I would say it, when it comes to say something like that, bro. I would. Dang, Geno Smith just threw it. Okay. Well, hey, you know what I would say, man? I would rather you lose a rookie later. You know what I'm saying? Because if you keep a rookie now, you at least for one, you have an NBA body. Two, you get to see what you get from him until it's time to let him go. Right?
Mhm.
You're giving him a chance. Right? Now, the kid that's in ninth grade right now, that's playing JV, you don't know what he's going to be. Right? So instead of being worried about the ninth grader, you would be worried about Pakam Danye, who just turned 20 in August.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. I just don't. I If the Knicks can get off some money, I don't see I don't see a problem with them going 15.
Hey, you know what, Fritz? I don't have a problem. I don't see a problem with it either.
Yeah.
The only thing though is doesn't that go against what Leon Rose typically does?
That's what most NBA teams go against.
Yeah,
Because okay, so happens mid-season, a trade happens, and they're like, "Oh no, it's gonna I'm gonna have to throw an extra guy in there," and you're
yeah,
like, "I ain't got no spot to put him," so you gotta kick somebody off the team and pay them.
right.
So I but in this case where it's find a spot or potentially lose them, if
Yeah,
it came down to if it came down to me losing, let me see. If it came down to me losing Kevin McCullough,
mm,
okay, I'll give him that 15 spot rather than leaving him unprotected in Westchester.
right, right. Uh, I feel you. I feel you on that. Yeah. So a lot to think about, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to process what you're saying. That's a lot, bro. Yeah. Hmm. Chat, what do y'all think? Y'all think Leon Rose would go against what he normally likes to do, like keep flexibility? But
Well,
wouldn't that mean he's happy with the roster too?
no, that just means when I if I do a trade, we gotta make sure we trade the same amount of players. The same amount going out is the same amount coming in. That's
Hmm.
why I think they really keep that 14 in, because if you do a trade mid-season, now you're talking about cutting somebody,
Yeah.
and you don't save any money. You're cutting them and paying them,
Yeah.
unless they're like not guaranteed.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, no. just need a second to think about it.
Yeah. So
I think the compacted roster, because when what you're I hear what you're saying, right? And I don't want to, you know me, I don't be disagreeable just to be disagreeable,
Mhm.
right? Like, yeah, I'm not that. If like you have a good point, I'll be like, yo, I'm with him on it, right? My thing, bro, is if we do that, right? If we compact the roster, say 13 and then 14, 15 is a revolving door, doesn't that put pressure on the kids to play early and put pressure on the rotation guys, starters and bench, to be multifaceted NBA players doing things that they don't normally do? Right? Doesn't that force you to say Jalen Brunson has 3 fouls in the second quarter,
Hmm.
right? Now you slide Brogdon in as the point guard, right? And then since Brogdon and Bridges don't normally play together, you'll see more minutes of Brogdon and Clarkson together, right? Which then means when they get their break, you see more Bridges, Josh, and OG together, probably with Deuce until the time and score catches up with Brunson's fouls. And now it looks like a defunct.
Too many players.
You,
Yeah,
you
this
feel me? And it's only because you didn't sign, or you didn't say you don't keep Tyler Kolek, or you didn't sign Dennis Smith Jr. I'm just saying, just for the sake of conversation, you didn't sign. You traded Kolek so that you can keep Shamit, and then you signed, or you didn't sign Dennis Smith Jr. And then now you got Cat bringing the ball.
I like the only way my mind can make this work.
Robinson at the 3.
Yeah.
Because you compacted the roster. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only way it works is a consolidation. Like consolidation is the only thing. The Knicks trade a few young players for a really good player.
Scoot Henderson. I know y'all don't like Scoot. And bro,
I try to play with the numbers. Like that's like you gotta give. It's like one of those situations where you gotta give up Mitch.
In
It's
Scoot
just
Henderson deal?
no, because just the numbers are so the numbers of it. Like it's hard to get Scoot.
Kolek and Scoot make the same money.
No, Scoot makes like $10 million.
Oh yeah, he could be the number 3 pick, right?
Yeah,
right.
he's a high pick.
That's right.
So it's hard to make that number work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I like him. I like him. I think if he was in a different spot. Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on him early. Like,
he's the number
like
3 pick, so.
Yeah. Dame went out. He came in. He was playing in COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. I think he's a decent player though. I think he's a decent player.
What's the word you use when you combine something to
Consolidate.
the consolidation thing? Are you talking about bringing in a $30 million player?
No. I'm
Because
talking
the only
about
way you can bring in a $30 million player is if you trade
get
Josh.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about.
I'm not ready to have that conversation.
No, I'm talking about. 2 young kids and Deuce, and you end up with
a $10 million player.
Someone really okay. Like the other day we talked about Cam Whitmore. If they say take two kids, if I had to give up 2 kids in a second round pick, I got Cam Whitmore. I do it. If it's not Pop Daddy 8, you can have what you want.
The more I think about it, bro. Hey, and this is for Todd Barbie, right? The more I think about it, the more I say, man, bring in Jonathan Kuminga. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fly past the second apron for Jonathan Kuminga, bro.
Oh man, too bad we can't. But I
Yeah, you
wish. I
can.
wish we can't. You can't sign. We can't. We can't get a sign and trade.
What do
It's
you
like
mean?
so he was automatically out.
What do you mean? Sign and trade.
He can't. He has to be signed and traded.
Okay.
We can't accept it because we're the first apron.
What do you mean?
It's like it's part of the CBA. Like we can't receive a sign and trade.
Wait a minute. You're telling me that if the Knicks wanted Jonathan Kuminga, they can't get him.
Can't have.
I'm telling you, it can definitely happen.
That's why you remember everybody was talking about Cam Thomas.
Yeah, no, not Cam. They ain't gonna do it.
No,
Cam.
no, but that was the situation. Like the
Yeah,
Knicks
man.
couldn't get Cam Thomas.
No, they not going. The maneuvering that it would take to get Kuminga, it's not worth doing it for Grimes or.
No, but we literally can't do it. We literally can't do it.
What do you mean?
We can't.
You tell me
Because it's against the rules because we're over the first apron.
right?
So like we can't do it. Period.
Right. As of this moment, right now, it can't be done.
Can't be done.
Understood.
Oh, in February, if it's February or something like that, if they wanted to trade him to us.
How far are they over the first apron?
Oh, the Knicks, we're I don't know, like 10. Plus, you got to get the space for his number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Yeah, we wouldn't. Yeah,
It would be a tough ask to get under the first apron, and then do that. It'll be tough.
No, but once a trade happens, like if he makes 25 million, so you have to lose 40 million. You have to lose a cat. You have to lose a cat to get a Kuminga. You gotta lose cats. Sally has to disappear. Like it's that much money. Like yeah. So it just can't happen.
I saw something on Spot Track where it was like the Knicks were like $13 million from somewhere or something. I don't know. But you would have to make that money disappear, and then even have the conversation for Kuminga, and then the dollar amount he wants, right? Because Golden State today offered him 25.2 per year, and he scoffed at it.
Yeah.
So that dude wants to win.
Well, they said basically he's upset. Like it isn't just money, he's upset. And I don't think him and the coach see eye to eye.
No, Steve Kerr is not a developer. He's not a developer. Look at Moses Moody. Look at Podziemski. Look at Jordan Poole. Look at James Wiseman. Steve Kerr is not a developer of young talent. Bro.
Yeah, they holding on to Podziemski.
Yeah,
even though he's not that good, but they hold on to him for dear life.
Yeah, he's one of their young guys that actually showed a little something, but he's not that.
He's not that good.
He's probably, in my eyes, equatable to Deuce McBride. For what they're looking to hold on for, man, listen.
Too much.
Yeah,
they could have had Lauri Markkanen in last year.
Yeah, he's basically Deuce McBride, bro. Except from the floor, he's better from the floor. Deuce shot 40, he shot 44. But everywhere else, he's basically Deuce McBride.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Would you entertain a RJ Barrett trade?
I have to give up.
RJ
Yeah,
makes what, 24,
27. I think.
27? I don't think RJ makes us that much better.
No,
And he's not going to want to come off the bench.
RJ makes 27.7 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they maxed out 5. Yeah, they have 5. They have 15 on their roster already.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk Josh and young kids and stuff like that, okay.
For RJ, what are you getting?
A starting shooting guard.
You're getting a 6'6" Deuce McBride, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
But I think he could play off of Brunson really well. I think Brunson would take a lot of the attention.
you think so?
Yeah. When he was here, it was just him and Randall, and they was just taking turns.
Yeah.
Now he could play off of somebody. It's back to Duke days when he was scoring because everybody else was taking all the attention.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because what RJ is like, what he wants to do is like get downhill.
Yeah.
And that would be nice.
I can't do the RJ thing, bro.
Yeah. It has to be real specific. It can't be, I don't think they would like to trade. I would trade him.
So yeah, at the trade deadline, what do you see the Knicks making a move at the trade deadline?
You got to look around and see. You got to look at your team and see, like, you got to see what your plan is for next year. That determines what you do at the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
If you're looking at Josh and you think this summer I can put some stuff together for a really nice player, you hold on to Josh.
Yeah.
You hold on to Josh to the summer, and he's basically expiring. And you have two first round picks. You got 2 swaps. So
That's tough, bro. I'm looking at the salaries in that range that you mentioned.
mm-hmm.
There's really nobody. Anthony Simons, maybe at 25 million.
And the thing about Anthony Simons, the Celtics, they don't want nothing long term. They don't want nothing long term.
Right. Cameron Johnson, Denver traded him for a reason. They like tall.
I really wanted him here. I think he did really well.
Really?
I think he would have done well.
I don't see a difference maker, bro.
Yeah. I'm more for like a young upcoming player, second year.
Oh, you coming around now. Okay. You coming around. I hear you.
Yeah, so that's my thing.
Get a young, high potential rookie on a rookie contract, very cheap labor.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I hear you. You thinking about Jarris Walker?
He impresses you? But I think the Pacers are looking. Pacers are like us, where they're taking that young player and they want to turn it into something. You know what I mean?
Here's a name that I told you and Gray. I've been telling y'all for years, and I think now is the perfect time to get him. because he's gonna be out until February. Bilal Coulibaly from the Wizards.
I think it would take.
Huh?
I think it would take a lot. that's the one play. Like it would take a lot to get Koulibaly over
Hey
there.
man, and I would give it.
Yeah, Pockham. You can have Pockham. You can have Deuce.
Hey,
You can have. Believe me, yeah, all of them.
right? Is clearly something's going on there because if he's in his third year, he's going into his third year. He's always injured,
Mhm.
right? Right. The Wizards, he wants to win. Like when you watch the Washington Wizards play, bro, like he legit is physically, visibly upset. Like terrible body language when they lose.
Mhm. Yeah, but yeah, like someone like I mean I think that's on the high end of what I'm talking about. But
Okay.
like Kaishan George is on the team. I like Kaishan George. The
Yeah, you
size.
like them light skinned point guard, 6'7" guys.
I 6'7" point guard, wing, could play a whole bunch of you know what I mean?
Yeah, they have him listed as a forward, but when you watch them play, like when I watch
Mhm.
them, when him and Bud Carrington play,
Yeah,
they both play point guard,
yeah,
and AJ Johnson.
yeah.
Yeah,
They got way too many kids over there. They got way too many kids over there.
yeah, Bilal Coulibaly, bro.
And that kid, like they just drafted Will. I don't know how you draft. You have all those guys over there, and you draft Will Riley. I just,
Yeah,
yeah. Will Riley is like gunner, like he's a gunner, like you know what I
yeah,
mean.
right.
But they're gonna be fun to watch. That's a like a league pass team to
They are
watch.
gonna be fun. They're fun to watch now, in my
Yeah,
opinion. But man, they have Justin Champagny.
yeah. Trey Johnson.
They have Trey John, a bucket getter, bro.
I don't think Justin Champagne might not make it. He might not make it. They got 16 on their roster already. Like 16 on their roster. Champagne is the only one who's not guaranteed.
Bro, I'd tell you the dude Trey Johnson that you just mentioned.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be an NBA scoring leader at some point.
Was
I think
that?
that man's gonna lead the league. That dude's gonna lead the NBA in scoring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him about 5 years. About in the next 5 years, that dude's gonna lead the NBA in scoring.
Mhm.
Leon Rose, if you're watching, Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah. Man, I endorse that. I endorse that. I wait. Like he ain't gonna be ready for a few months. I'd wait. You
You
know what I
wait
mean?
till he's ready, or you'll get him now,
No, I get him now and I'll wait.
and then
So,
have him on ice.
yep. Yeah.
Oh shoot, I forgot you can't say ice on the internet. My bad. I forgot. That was so inappropriate. Golly, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. You think I wouldn't, bro?
That's like one of those guys. Like, yeah.
Bilal
That's
Coulibaly,
an investment. That's an investment. That's an investment. Like you know how the Knicks when Knicks really wanted McCall and they did what needed to be done.
Yeah,
He's like one of those kids. Like if you want him, you gotta do what needs to be done.
you gotta do what you gotta do. Leon, hey, Bilal Coulibaly, baby. And somewhere, IKBM Dre is crying green and white Jets tears right now. But if we got Bilal Coulibaly, I think he would be fine. Does anybody wear 0 for the Knicks though?
I haven't seen that since. Oh, what's his name? Oh no, that was number 8. Is it Walter McCarty?
Maybe.
Walter McCarty. I think he was 0.
Yeah. Dante DiVincenzo.
Was he 0?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because remember his number is 10, but he can't come here and wear 10. What's wrong with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey man, do we have anything attractive that the Wizards might want?
The pick back.
You think that would entice them to do a Bilal Coulibaly trade?
Yeah, this is when you're giving up Bacombe, or if we were able to snatch something they want. But I don't know, like the way their rosters just constructed. Like, what do they want?
They want draft picks, bro.
Yeah, it's just.
I think they want to make the playoffs, but they have
someone. They have 2 guys waiting at every position. They got 2 guys waiting at every position. It's like you can't really tempt them with a player.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They have guys. The only reason why these guys are even around is so that they can reach the salary floor. Like Chris Middleton. Yeah, I know what Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum and Corey Kispert are in DC for. It's not to play.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Right? It's not to play.
Yeah. They'll just get to a certain time, but it's, I think, once the trade deadline's over, then they'll like let those guys go.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, go join a contender.
Yeah. They'll trade those guys for a guy on a 2-year deal and get some more draft picks.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to win in free agency. When was the last time a free agent targeted the Wizards? Yeah. They'll trade an expiring contract for a 2-year contract and a bunch of firsts and seconds or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Leon Rose, Bilal Coulibaly. If I was a wise guy, I would type an article and put an article out there on the internet.
That's Lee's like Lee has like 5 guys to break out this year.
Yeah.
Coulibaly is one of his 5.
He's been listening to Uncle Freezy. I don't know who the other 4 guys are, but Bilal Coulibaly won't be it this year because he's hurt. Right.
Yeah. It was an earlier article before. Yeah.
But man, and I still think, how old is Coulibaly? Is 21, bro. Like the dude won't be Fritz. He won't be. Bilal Coulibaly just turned 21 in July. He won't turn 22 until next July.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy with 3 years under his belt.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Hey, so who was your favorite Knicks young player to break out? If you got a top 3, I'm thinking I might do a video on that. I'm not going to steal Lee's idea, but it sounds like a good thing to do for the Knicks, though.
Are the young kids?
Yeah.
Man, it doesn't seem likely, but Summer League, Dink Pate was like, I think I was impressed. I was impressed, not the game, whatever, but this is a aggressive play. Like his aggressive play, like he was playing like on a different level, like a different intensity than everyone else.
Right.
And that impressed me.
Right.
So he's like someone I could see probably shouldn't get minutes, but probably force his way to get minutes. Because I don't know how Mike Brown works, but like, how Tibbs, you had a great game, they'll reward you with a good game. Like I could see him like impressing and working himself into some games.
Right. Chat. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do I have two ideas. The idea I wanted to do tonight was and I couldn't get my thoughts together on it, so I had to give it some more thought. But OG Anunoby is the NBA Defensive Player of the Year, right? Is what I was gonna try to put together tonight, right?
Over
OG
when?
Anunoby is the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year, right? For this year coming up. But I couldn't put the Mike Brown thing is interesting to me because I think OG is going to be all world defense, but I think his offense is going to take such an uptick that we might see his offense outshadow his sterling defense. And so I'm trying to put this thought. I think OG Anunoby might average 20 points a game, bro.
Oof.
And I know that sounds like a stretch.
Yeah.
Saying that he averaged, 17? Or whatever it was. He averaged 16.9 or 17, whatever it is.
I don't think that's that crazy.
Yeah.
And not because, he's going to be so much better. But one thing OG did really well when he came in was just being at the right spot.
High IQ. He's a high IQ.
Yeah.
Like
backdoor plays.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. And with a lot more movement, he's going to have more opportunities to get those easy buckets. Yeah.
That's interesting. Hey y'all, that's all I got, man. Thank you for coming through, rocking with us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that you kind of contained yourself. You didn't try to blow up the world today, like
No, I'm still thinking. The
Bilal Coulibaly thing, bro.
Yeah, someone like that, like someone who this is a guy who's ascending
with MVP potential.
Yeah, someone who's ascending.
You get on a cheap contract for the next year or two, because even if you extend him, his contract won't kick in for another 2 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And who knows who'll be here in 2 years and who won't?
Yeah.
And basically, who you'll need in 2 years and who you don't.
Yeah. And basically, you have 3 other solid bench people and him. And then the kids fit in what a kid can. You know what I mean?
And him and Pakam Dadier come up through the same French, what's the name, program. That's how I found Pakam Dadier. Him and another guy. I think the dude is in Charlotte.
Oh, yeah. Saloon. Yeah. Saloon.
Yeah, the light-skinned ginger. I think they all come through the same thing that Wemby came through. Remember Wembyana was playing? Bilal Coulibaly was the second best player on Wemby's basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so, yeah. Man. Thank y'all, everybody, for coming through, rocking with us, man. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks, Fritz. Man, salute to Nick of Time Show and all my people over there. We're going to get out of here, y'all.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and